Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Surviving Mars. In today's episode we're going to be just kind of cracking on, filling some stuff out really. I've decided what I want to do with the series. We are going to wrap this series up when the game launches, which is the 15th, so in a few days time by the time this one comes out, and start pretty much straight away again a new series using the full release of the game, because I have been told that there are going to be some slight differences, nothing major, but there are a few differences. And also, to be honest with you, I think we've just got a bit of a too easy setup here. It's been great to get started to figure the game out, but really the problem is that it's not necessarily just making the game easier. It's kind of negating a lot of the sort of what's the word? Mechanics, really. Like, for instance, food. We're making food here, but we don't need to. We've got like more food than we're ever gonna need, because everyone that comes to the planet brings 10 food with them. Fuel. We're making fuel because it's being turned into polymer, but we're making more than we're ever gonna need because the ships generate their own fuel. So I think next time we're not gonna go mega hard. We're not really that kind of channel where we sort of have a really tough go at it. You know, we're more focused about looking good and making the place look nice and things like that. So we're going to still sort of focus towards creativity and making the place look good. I've got an idea actually how I want to set it out. I'm thinking a kind of like a Hunger Games type thing, a big dome in the middle where all the breeders live, so all the ones who, you know, give them real luxury and make it really nice for them to have kids and a university and everything. And then around that dome there's going to be little satellite domes that deal with different areas. So we'll have one that deals with the food, one that deals with polymers, one that deals with electronics and things like that. I think that would be really quite cool to do. It'll look good and also be a little bit dystopian, which is something we kind of get into on this channel. So what I'm going to do here is I want to kind of make this into a triangle and get a third one up and try and just see as much as we can while the sort of pressure's not on regarding, you know, a lot of the mechanics. Basically that's kind of what I want to see about doing. So this is ready to take off. It's got a little bit of fuel on it, but we're just not bothered. Launch anyway, resources will be lost. It's totally fine. We're going to speed it up so it goes. We want it gone. We want to get gone. Go on. Boo. Clear off you. Now, if I'm thinking about this now, electricity runs to these. I don't know if pipes run to them. Electricity can run from these. I don't know whether pipes can. So let's first of all look at putting our dome down. Add the dome down, down. So that's how we're going to have to do it. We want that to line up there, and so the problem is our pipe is in the way, which is not much of an issue. We can deal with that, although it is going to cause a bit of a problem until we rebuild it. So let's have a look. That's where it needs to be, really. So we've got about 8 or 9 pieces of pipe that we need to adjust. So let's do this then. So piping, well, it's not piping, is it? Sorry, it's power cables. So let's just drag you up and round here for a minute till you're done, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. So you're our drone guys there, so you get started on all of that. Once you're done, we'll get rid of this, we'll put the thingy in, and then we'll actually run the wires through that. There's no point in having a separate cable, because also the less cable faults we're going to be getting as well, which would be good. Are you full up? Let's have a look. Lots of waste. Now apparently somebody has told us that, I'm sure I've seen it, that you can get machines later on that will turn this stuff into even more concrete, which is going to be dead useful, because otherwise we're just going to end up with like loads of that stuff everywhere, aren't we? And it ain't going to be good. Okay, that pipe's built, so let's get rid of the old pipe. Meet the new pipe, same as the old pipe. That was my awful attempt at doing a Who song. How do we get rid of stuff? Salvage, that's it, isn't it? Boop. Just does it for you, which is good. What's going on here? Thanks, buddy. He was fixing it anyway, but I don't want it fixed, mate. Just want it gone. Okay, now we should be able to put a dome down here. Perfect. So let's line this up. It's going to be there and there. This is all basing this. Blocking objects. What are you blocking? Oh, there's a tiny little bit of pipe there, look. A tiny little bit of... no, not tunnel. Tiny little bit of... Boop. There we go. I thought me clicking that had made all of these guys go mad then, but it hasn't. It's just night time here. No. There you go. We've still got a drone hub to do as well. Right. Let's do dome, because there are larger domes and stuff, so we're going to have to bear that in mind in our next playthrough. No cable connection, that's fine. Everyone will dive into that now. So let's have a look if we can cable this up nicely or not. Power cables. From here to here. Yes, see that, so the cable is joining up. So that's good. And here we should be able to do that as well. Yeah, piping, I'm not as sure, to be honest, as to whether or not pipe's going to be an option. We might have to adjust it a little. Pipe. Yeah, see, look, we can only do... So that's a problem, because none of those... I have to think about that when we develop this. It's only because it's a triangle, really. If we did a hexagon, as is the shape of the game, we'd be able to run these all off each other in a hexagon with a big one in the middle. Oh, it's going to be ace! I can't wait to have a go at that in the new series. So in the meantime, then let's just do that. Then I guess it's not quite as elegant, but we can do something like that. And have it still look... Yeah, it still looks pretty good. Still kind of like, you know, we meant to do it, basically. That's the main thing. So yeah, so here what we've got is... this one's kind of set up relatively generic, but farming is definitely a key part of this. And then over here we've got this one, again, relatively generic. Not much going on here at all, actually. It's a pretty nice setup living. Although average comfort's only 56, it should be pretty high. Mind you, I guess it's because we've just got parks, and a lot of people get their comfort from shopping and drinking and things like that. So actually, you've got to try and make sure that you hit all the bonuses. But here, the main thing is that that they're crafting polymer. So what would the idea be is that everyone who works here would be an engineer. Everyone who lives in this dome, would be an engineer, and they all pile in to the polymer factory, bar a few medics, guards, and general people for running the bar or whatever. Okay, so that would be the idea behind that one. And then here they would all be botanists to work in the farm. We'd get loads of botanists in here. We'd get apartments and everything. Building's not working. Why are you not working? Oh, that's fine. You need a drone repair. What was the other one that's not working? Building has malfunctioned. Drones can repair it. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, so that's my idea. I want a dome for each sort of specialisation. So it's a bit of a cross between the Hunger Games and not Insurgent. What was it called? Oh, what's that one called? Where they have the different groups, people who are caring and people who are fighting and stuff. And she was both or something. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of teenage angst dystopian future movies, by the way. It's the wife that likes them. But that's kind of what I was thinking would work pretty well for this. I think it would, to be honest. So what are you? You're lazy vegan. Can travel back when you're refueled. You've got food on you, but we just don't need it, lazy vegan. You might as well get yourself off. Launch anyway. We've got more than enough food. And then the other thing is, once we've got this larger grid set up, we could then have sort of what I would like is all of this stuff to be a bit out the way, to be honest with you. And I know we would have to deal with some sort of longer piping issues and stuff, but maybe we could take the pipes through. There is where are they? Tunnels here. So tunnels are used for rovers can travel along them, and which is quite useful. But also pipes can go into them. If you look at the front of them here, look, they've got pipe and electricity access, and the pipes and electricity can come out the other side as well. So you can have quite long distances covered by pipage without having to have the actual pipes running across the ground, which is pretty good. Pipe leaks is fine. We're low on metals. Okay, we've explore the lower G drive. So what we need to try and do is, are you our no, you're our rover, you're explorer. Well, you come and get this bonus bit of research. What we got now? Mars initiative increases sponsorship by 100. Utility crops live from Mars. Microengineering. Drone hub, and then We've got polymer. We've just put down a polymer factory. We're not going to need another one for a while. Okay. Happy with all of that. What was they saying isn't working? Oh, metals. They were low on metals. Okay, so where's our little transporter guy? There it is. Let's see if there's any metals nearby that we can grab with a relative amount of ease. Doesn't look like it. What are these bits here? Oh, polymer deposit, yeah. Get a few of those every now and again as well now. I don't think we got those to start off with. I don't know if they don't turn up until later on or what. Handy though. Are you a bit of metal? No. We're really struggling for metal. No resources. Brilliant. 2 anomalies though. That's good. We could really do with a meteorite shower. I know that sounds ridiculous to say it, but they do actually drop themselves off as there, look, 1 polymer. Ah, that's cute. What about you? Metals 5. There's a bit. I think you were a meteorite at some point. You could tell because they have the little impact zone around them. Right, where have we got those? Oh, there's some nice ones as well. Really struggling for metal, kiddos. What have we got down here? No, all just rock. Here we go. There we go. That's not too far either. So let's get you over here. Let's set up a supply route. From there to... Where's our metals? There. And you'll just keep going back and forth. Okay, cool. Back and forth, side to side. There's a nice old reference for you there. Come on then, what do we need here? 1 metal. Ouch. You have to hold on, folks. We haven't got it. What are you travelling with there? Carrying 2 polymers to the polymer depot. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Polymer, we're doing pretty well now. We were pretty low on that before. We could probably do with some fuel. Is at the moment all the fuel from here going straight to the polymer factory? I imagine until that stored fuel there is 5, there's no way of saying where it's going to go, is it? I don't think, anyway. No. That would be interesting to be able to say that every day, daily production, they're making 12. Wouldn't it be good if they could say 6 of that goes here, 6 of it goes there, or whatever? That would be a nice feature. Because at the moment, I'm assuming it's all going to polymers. So what's happening is this is gonna start running low. But then again, there was nothing there, so some of it is getting here, which is pretty good. What's not working? Building has malfunctioned. Drones can repair it. So yeah, okay, go on then. Drones. Oh, there's no drones over here. Or is there? Where do we have a drone hub? There's one. There we go. That's covered. So again, this is kind of the idea I'm thinking as well, is that drone hubs sit on the corners. So I would build another one like here. Right? And that would kind of fill all, so you slowly build your areas up like that. You then have this triangle in the middle. I'm trying to point, but this triangle here covers all the materials, and then you build out this way. So that way you've got a really good increase of productivity. You're losing a little bit of stuff, You're losing a little bit of stuff as you build. But I think that is probably one of the better ways of doing it. No, we can't get any drones to you, but that's fine, because what we can do is we can put you about there. And then they should be able to get to all of the stuff. In fact, no, they don't need to get to stuff, do they? Because it's a prefab. Okay. Power-wise, we'll be able to sort out soon as well. But at the moment, I won't. Well, I suppose we could put it into place, couldn't we? Power cables. There we go. So we can connect you to there. Yeah. And then we can... We've got a little bit of a mess here, but that's okay. We can connect you to there. And that keeps everything relatively neat. I'll tell you what we'll do, just because I'm the sort of person to be bothered by this kind of thing. Let's fix that with the salvage. Well, I will once they built it, but they do pretty quick. That's one thing I've noticed. The power cables, they're able to build a pretty decent chunk in one go. It's good. It's not that it takes too long, you know. Okay, so if you put that one down there, good buddy. Well done. And that doesn't look like it's... Oh no, it is done. Yeah, that's fine. So now we can get rid of all of you.
We have a power shortage.
Our colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Oh my god. And that's because we have a power shortage. It's back. Okay, power shortage is back. Is that just because the power had to reroute? I don't think we're short on power at all. We're producing 135 and we're using that. Yeah, it's just because that wire was cut. I think that just gave us a bit of a bother. Oh, keeping us on our toes. This game is. So what we can do is get rid of all of these, and it's just cutting down the amount of cable that can break, basically. It's a shame. If we move that drone down to there, we could get rid of this as well. But I think that's a bit too much of a micromanage then, to be honest with you. Water-wise, they've all got water with a very limited amount of piping. I mean, we could get rid of this, but that's just a little bit of... you know what? Then again, no, because I've been watching a few other people play this, right? And I assumed that when meteors hit, they would destroy these. Oh no, they do, don't they? No, they do destroy those. It's buildings that they don't. They just damage. Have you got all that metal? Have you? Yeah. Well, good lads, but we need some more now, don't we? What are you there? Oh, you're just bits of rock. Are you rare metal? Are you underground metal? Okay, we're gonna have to try and get one of these underground metals set up. Where is our nearest one? Awfully, it is them, isn't it? They genuinely are our nearest one. We're gonna have to set up a. Well, I guess we could do a tunnel, couldn't we? Yeah, let's try a tunnel. Okay. So I have no idea how these work. We need metal to make them go. 80 concrete, that shouldn't be a problem, and the electronics shouldn't be a problem either. Can we put you on a nice angle? No, you're going to be on a funky angle. So let's do you there. Tunnel entrance and exit can connect power and life support grids at different locations and different elevations. So there's not. They have to be. I know, because these need people, don't they? Staffed by colonists. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. They're just too far away for us at the moment. They all are. The only thing we can do is maybe the deep scans around here and hope to find them. But for now, we're just going to have to keep shipping stuff in. Luckily, we can do it though, because we're on that easy difficulty where we've got 1 million rockets. So and we've got a 21 million still. So cargo rocket of metal, basically. Where are you? Bring it. Everything else we're doing pretty well on. I suppose we'll take a couple of drones and maybe another drone hub ready, or we could look at getting one of these going. Rare metals, machine parts from metals. Maybe I suppose we could look at doing machine parts. Heart of gold's coming with that. Okay, so that'll bring us some metal, because we're just really struggling with that. This dome is operational now, so this is going to be our machine parts dome, because like I say, over here we've got our polymer dome. So that's kind of the idea, is that I want each dome building at least a resource or a secondary resource in eventuality. So what I would do is, rather than these wires here, this one will come down here to a dome, across a dome, up a dome, up a dome. So there would be 6 domes with a central dome as a larger one. The central one will have lots of luxury stuff, shops, stores, a university, beautiful parks, and then all the ones around here will be not as nice. but and then slowly we'll keep fixing the specializations so that everyone is in the right place. You can actually do that automatically. Look, you can can't remember how I'm sure I've fell on it by accident. Open or quarantine, that's interesting. Here we go, filter by traits. So you can say that you can only come in here if so you can't have no specialization. Actually, no, you gotta have specialization because you need regulars for working on the bar and stuff. So you can say you can have no specialization, or you can be a engineer. Okay, and if you neither of those, you can't work in here. All right, but obviously you would also have something like security and medic because you're going to have an infirmary and a security guard. You know, so we'll apply that and click back. Okay, so in this one then, let's get some more domey stuff. We'll just go for the basic living spaces. We have should we do apartments just because we've not seen them before? Yeah, let's do a couple of apartments this time. I mean, they can fit more people and they're not quite as luxurious, but I still think they'll do quite nicely. Dome create. There we go. Let's get a nice big garden. Do we have a nice big garden, or? No, I don't think we do actually. Well, let's do. Okay. Let's scroll through these a little bit and find a nice looking. Let's rather go alleys then, maybe. I think I prefer the alleyways. Yes. So let's have you there. There we go, because that links up nicely. Beautiful. Oh, I don't think that did that before. Is that new? There has been a little update, I think. That'd be cool if it was new. I mean, that's just infuriating that you can't put them the right way around. All right, let's do you.
This is Mars official radio and public service Escalon. We have a soundtrack just right for the new sunset.
There we go. And then we'll have some a bit of a. Should we have a fountain or a lake? Let's have a lake at the back there. Yep. And then here we can just have a couple of small gardens. There we go. Have you. And here we'll have a different looking one just to keep it varied. But I still want I still want a tree. So let's have you. There we go. Beautiful. People are going to be so happy about themselves there.
Our colonists are starving.
What the hell is going on here? Where have all you just come from? Moving to a new dome? Resnick, Briand, and Moneta. I mean, where were you? One out of 25. Why have you all? What is going on? Why have you all just gone from there to there?
Research complete.
Right. Something weird is happening right now. My colonists are all doing a little loop. Okay, they're stopping now though. What on earth was that all about? Why did they come in here, run through, and come back out again? And why are people starving?
Pipe leak reported.
Do you live here? I have absolutely no idea what just happened. Why people are moving around? Why can't you just do as you're all told? Alright, well, yeah, you're gonna starve, aren't you? Because you've come into a dome where there's no food. Right, can we just move you to live here then? And then you'll maybe stop dying. Oh, I'll just go. That looks lovely over there. Look, there's no food or anything. That sounds like a great place to live. Weirdos. Okay, there's our grocer. So now they're going to be fine. Security. Let's do. See, Be careful not to. I want the infirmary somewhere as well. I'll tell you what we'll do. Well, let's put the security there, and let's move these around a little bit. Let's get rid of you, and let's have the infirmary over here, just for a bit of a change. In the gardens, that'll look lovely. And then what we can do is have a couple of smaller ones here. So what's up with you? Why have you got money? A brave citizen moving to a new dome, Manessa. Okay, is that because you're an employee? Is that the problem? Well, jib off then. Like, I don't understand why everyone's on this little loop. That's either a bug or I've done something. Is it because I've done the specialization thing? Is it because I've done that? People are just running all over the place. What is going on? How peculiar. Right. Let's put the thing we want anyway. I think we have to land you first, don't we? The Heart of Gold. Yeah. Okay. So let's put you here. As soon as that lands, I'm sure all the drones will leap at you to come and get your metal, because we're really low on a lot of metals. So let's just speed you up a little. Yeah. Perfect. And our new drones and all of the, oh look at them, they're like ants round sugar. They're going to come off and bring metal with them. Beautiful. And then that metal will start getting shifted around to where it needs to be. What, did you need metal, did you? Most of you need concrete.
Resources are low.
Oh my god, we've got no concrete. What's going on? I mean, active work shift, that's fine. Daily production. What? There's loads of concrete.
Resources are low.
Yeah. Is that just because they've used it all? Right. First of all, get working. Heart of Gold can take off already? Never. Refueling. Oh, because it's... Have they filled it up with the fuel from there? Well, that's fine, I guess. Stored concrete. There we go. We're getting some concrete back now. Ouch. Final farewell to one of our... Oh. Who's died? Kai Wei has died of old age. Oh, well, that's... At least it wasn't anything, you know, we could do something about. View. Where are you, Kai Wei? Ah. Ouch. Is that it? Just sit there, dear. Outside of workforce, senior. Spent 14 years here. Last remains of Kai Wei, deceased. Lazy idiot. Well, yeah, good riddance, Kai Wei. Age groups. So how do we... There seems to be no sort of get rid of them. Yeah, doesn't seem to be a way. He's hungry. There's a kid just walking back. Do they genuinely just sit there? I'm really hoping then that in the full version we get some way of doing something with dead people. Doesn't seem to be a thing I can do. He's just going to sit there and be dead. Poor guy. Lots of metal off that ship. That was good. So what are we waiting for here then? Concrete. Wow. Why has concrete just suddenly become such a thing? Let's first of all get some more waste for them. Maybe it's the waste issue. Oh, we have 2 machine part factories now. Dope. Already got one. Should have checked, shouldn't I? Alright. A couple of them, I guess. They're literally bringing it over and it's getting used straight away. Maybe we could set up another one of those down here. Kind of messes into our power array. But we do need to look at doing something. This drone guy here is set up, but we haven't got any power to him, so let's sort that out. I don't really want to run a cable down to him, but it's probably not the worst thing to do. I mean, we could run it just right along here. Just kind of boxes that area off a little, I guess. Uses a fair bit of metal. Is there anything on you? No, you're good to go. Go on then, clear off. Yeah, you. and the drones will fiddle themselves out to other places. Right. So that drone hub is now operational. How many drones does it have?
Pipe leak
4.
reported.
How many do you have?
Sector
There.
scanned. Select
You have
sector
20 of
scanned.
20. And you have 7 of 20. So we need to move. Mind you, that is kind of the big one. That's the one that covers 2 domes and the power array. But really, you guys should be looking after the power array because you ain't really got that much else to do other than concrete, because you can get to here. Right, yeah, we're going to set concrete up here then because we need some serious concrete coming in. Production, concrete extractor. Available resource. Can we get increase this number to like 1 billion? Is it not a very big one? So it says 2,500. I don't really get it. Why can we only have 400 from it? Grade average. Okay. Let's get you there then. And then power cable. We can run you like that. That'd be good.
Resources are low.
Yeah, that should link up there. Resources of low. Concrete, yeah, tell me about it. But we've got plenty of metal and we've got drones are flying. So this should get pretty operational pretty quick. Yep, thought so. Daily production 20, good. Cable function down there. Yeah, it's just going to be one of them things, isn't it, unfortunately. What's up with you? Oh, you're our drone guy. Let's get a couple of you down onto here. Because you're going to be more useful. You know, you're meant to be temp guys, really, aren't you? Okay, good. So I think that's about it. Let's just put down our 2 machine parts ready. Machine part factories ready for them when they come in. This is going to be the machine part factory dome. There's going to be no people. That's fine. We'll sort some people out on the next one. But yeah, all right. We've loved. We've lost. We had our first death. Sad, but we've built out a 3rd one, and we're just, like I say, just kind of
critical phase of the mission is behind us.
Oh.
We would argue it's a good time to start
Focusing on our mission evaluation goals. You have 45 souls to complete the fact that we need 40 technologies researched by 100, and we've currently done 19. Ooh, that's not that many, is it? We start working on bumping up our research points, which I think we're doing. Wasn't one of the ones we've just done? I think was increased research. Yeah, that one increases research by sponsor by 100. Okay, cool. And we've got so explorers, so we've got a couple more explorers to do as well. Okay, that's something else we can start working on. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop those down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.